It is time for a small space adventure in Fortnite Save the World. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos containing all the lore and voice acting and rewards from a Fortnite Save the World event. This time Beyond the Steller Horizon. Enjoy guys.
Look at those stars. These are the adventures of the VSS Gallant's many voyages.
And I am her captain, Azalia Clark.
Wow, you do a great Azalia Clark.
That's because I am her. Or was. Or never was, actually. I was an actor who played her. Anyway, I came by to thank you for the rescue yesterday, and for welcoming me to your home base. If there's anything I can ever do for you, I'm just a quad spawner message away. Nice to meet you, too.
Dennis, there's an emergency.
What are we doing?
Tracking down seasons of Beyond the Steller Horizon.
Whoa, I'm down for Horizathon any day of the week, but how's this an emergency?
I met Captain Clark, the real Captain Clark. She's here, and I met her. Give me episodes!
You met Captain Clark?
She came to thank me. Thank us for saving her life.
Just like in your fanfic.
She must never see that.
I understand.
Never.
I would never fix snitch.
I will haunt your family for generations.
I promise I won't.
Your great-great-grandchildren will cry out, "Who is she and why won't she leave us alone?"
Okay, look. Ray saves the VSS Gallant. And delete.
Burn any copies, salt the earth, then burn down the earth!
Ew, season 9.
Was that the one with all the Eddie episodes? What was up with that?
The actors went on strike, but since Admiral Eddie was an actual robot, he could still work. Honestly, they should have paused production. Listen to the episode titles. Eddie stays the course. Eddie steers the ship. Eddie stays the course part 2?
Eddie episodes were the worst.
I bet he got a lot of angry fan letters.
He got one from me. I'm not proud of it.
So, when's the Horizon binge begin?
I was thinking you could throw one of your legendary Dennis film festivals.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'll clear it with Captain Clark first to make sure it won't be weird for her. It'll be a cool, casual conversation. I'll use words.
It's not that. Home base hates the show.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to understand how Homebase could hate the greatest show ever made.
Well, it's not the show, it's what it represents.
They hate the idea that humanity will rise above petty squabbles and join forces in the selfless pursuit of adventure?
Okay, so when I watched it as a kid, I was like, whoa, that's not gonna happen in my lifetime. But now it's like, that's not going to happen ever. It's kinda hard to dream big these days.
Are things that bad in Homebase? Are people really that down?
I mean, yes. You know, they make plans to meet with friends a few weeks out, but never more than that. You sometimes hear next month, but you're never gonna hear next year.
There will be a next year. There will be a next decade. There will be a space fleet, and I will get that husk!
You don't have to convince me.
I'm gonna just get right to it.
Wonderful, I'm here for it, but you have been saying variations of that sentence for 5 minutes.
Which is why I'm just gonna lay it all out on the table. And just go for it. I think the people around me are giving up. They've lost the ability to even imagine something like the VSS Gallant. I think you can help me change that.
Whatever you need.
I need the Gallant to fly once more. We need to make another episode.
If you can make it happen, I'll be there for you.
This is gonna be hard, isn't it?
Nearly impossible.
Good news, little robot. I found the Beyond the Steller Horizon soundstage.
All right! Let's make some movie magic, people!
Do any of us know how to make movie magic?
Dennis, you were just making a movie. Do you want to direct?
Yes, but no spoilers. I want to be totally surprised by the ending.
Okay, that's a no. Lars, do you want to direct?
I'd love to, but I signed the cinema manifesto in my 20s, and if I go back on my word, they will come for me. So, unless you want natural light, diegetic music, and tight close-ups of sobbing, I'm not your man.
Okay, well, I guess it will be me. So, action! Ray's journal. Star day, Tuesday. We find ourselves on a trajectory to adventure. Is that the set? Narration canceled. Is that the set? The actual set for Beyond the Steller Horizon?
Some of the set. We'll need to rebuild.
Yes, rebuild. Right away! Are those props? Those are props! Get them!
I'm surprised so many of the props survived.
Is that your shadow quad spawner from episode 210?
What happens in episode 210?
Oh, that's Starless Void.
That doesn't help. Sorry. I never really watched the show. Not my thing.
That breaks my brain and my heart. Let's see. Prosthetic foreheads, 1 of 9. I think 1 box might do it. The captain's chair. Do you mind if I...
Knock yourself out.
Got great lower back support, nice swivel, and a crushing sense of responsibility. Hologram station parts! We need to build the hologram room.
You know, it's not real.
Obviously, it's a hologram.
No, I mean, it's not even a hologram. It's just a room. Movie magic.
Oh, yeah. Obviously. Let's keep it anyway. Just in case. So, is this how you remember it?
It's in rough shape, but I think we can make it work. We're missing a lot of the set. We'll need to rebuild before we even start rehearsals.
We're great at building. So long as the set is a box, or a pyramid, or an upside-down pyramid, we might need some building plans.
I searched the area for plans, but nothing. Our set designer was really into backpacking. Maybe we'll find something at one of the campsites around here.
The plan should be around here somewhere. Found him! We've got plans! Let's go back and start building. Ready, set? Ready, set? Production values matter, people! I want everything to shine like the deflector shields of the VSS Gallant! So break out that metal. Let's get building. If we build it quickly, there might be a bonus for you. Looking good. I think we're looking at a blockbuster here. When's award season? Not that I'm in it for the awards. Just, you know.
I don't think they'll be happening this year.
They're happening. The Intergalactic Exchange Planet Back Alley, where some of the galaxy's grittiest grifters meet to cut their cutthroat deals. We need some grittiness. Break out the brick. Mwah! Perfect. So, how do we do?
Well, it's not the best set I've ever seen, but it's better than anything that happened in Season 9, so let's call it a day. Our journey beyond the stellar horizon begins today, right after these messages.
All right, folks, you heard the lady! All right, people. We don't have a script. We don't have any idea what we're making. We only have 1 cast member, and all of home base hates this show.
That sounds like pre-production to me.
You heard the captain. We're officially in pre-production. Whatever that means.
Not to backseat direct, but you might want to find some cameras?
Right. So you directed a few episodes of Horizon.
Quite a few.
Any advice?
Be confident.
Okay, that's a no.
Focus on your vision, and everything will fall into place.
Cool. What's my vision? Any other directing advice?
Directing is not a job. It's a calling. It's a passion. Grab a hold of your vision and never take no for an answer. Except from the investors. And the executive producers. And the standards and practices people. And the lawyers. And anyone who's threatening to quit that day. Oh, and the distributors. But other than that, let no one get in the way of your vision. Whoa, that camera's in great shape.
You keep talking about my vision. What if I don't have one?
You have one.
Can you tell me what it is?
That's not how it works, sorry.
That's another one. We now have multiple cameras, and no idea what to point them at. I'm sorry, Commander, I can't do this. I'm not some art house visionary. I just want to make a show that makes people believe even for a second that we have a future. That we might just make it past this and we just might make it to the stars.
That sounds like a vision to me.
That's another? Okay, so what now?
Well, you know what your vision is. If you could say one thing to the people watching the show, what would it be?
Don't give up.
Perfect. Then we know how the story ends.
We do?
Inspirational monologue over a crew montage.
I love those!
But you can't do that without a crew.
You're right. Put out the casting call. Attention, people of home base. We are collecting headshots for a top secret project. Let's see those beautiful faces. Dennis, how's it going in casting?
Someone left the door open and then another entire series of doors open? Yeah, quick question. Am I supposed to protect these headshots with my life?
No!
Okay, yeah, sorry, producers went another way, but you would have totally nailed it, though. I gotta run, but enjoy those headshots.
How's casting coming along?
Fine.
Very normal.
Super smooth. So smooth. Milky, shaky, silky smooth, very chocolatey. I can't lie to Captain Clark. Husks ran off with our headshots.
And what's the recovery plan?
Get him back from the husks?
I need to get back into character. Do you mind if Captain Clark takes point?
It would be an honor to share my post with you, Captain Clark. Minor warning, the crew is potentially different from what you're used to, but I am here if you need anything.
Attention home base. My name is Captain Azalia Clark. I will be leading the Headshot Recovery Initiative. Now, I have been told you are the best of the best. Which is fortunate, because I expect to see nothing less. Lars and Dennis, you're our spotters. Ray, you're on comms. Commander, you handle ground combat. Every headshot comes home.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye.
She's good.
Status report.
Headshot recovery at 30%.
All headshots accounted for in the field.
The situation appears to be in hand. Carry on.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Status report.
Recovery at 40%. Field team status is good.
Lars, all assets still on the radar?
Tracked and accounted for, Captain.
Carry on.
Aye, aye.
What is happening?
Keep the comm line clean, please.
Aye, aye.
Status report.
Recovery at 50%. Field team status green. Potential disturbance in 8H.
Copy disturbance in 8H. Disturbance confirmed.
Ken, do you have a clear path to 8H?
I'll make one.
We need a ground report for potential disturbance in 8H.
Aye, aye.
So we all just know what 8H is?
Field manual page 6.
How do you know that?
I read it.
Huh.
Status report.
Recovery at 60%. Field team biostats indicate fatigue.
Call in backup.
Bravo team, you are cleared to move.
Ken, 8H status?
Disturbance appears to be an unusual encampment cluster. Permission to engage.
Granted. Lars, bring up 8H radar and prepare airstrike.
Why is everyone suddenly good at their jobs? I don't like it.
Keep the comms clean.
Okay. Bye.
And take this.
Comprehensive weapon misfire data?
If you find a way to bring that number down by just 1%, you'll save 1,000 lives.
I will.
I know you will. And the response is aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Status report.
Recovery at 80%. Bravo team status is green.
8H is clear.
Well fought, Ken.
You send the best, you get the best, Azzy. Come on. No. You're not serious.
Disorder invites danger, and I will not tolerate unnecessary risk of any kind.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you. Clip, please look at Ken's armory. He's our best swordsman. Make sure he's outfitted accordingly.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Status report.
Recovery 90%.
Lost visuals with remaining headshots. Deploying C-Bot.
C-Bot is...
Indoor voice.
Aye, aye.
It appears the situation is well in hand. Ray will take charge of the operation from here. So, how'd I do?
That was the single most inspiring thing I have ever seen.
You have an amazing team.
I guess I do. Status report. Status report. Is this thing on?
Hey, Ray.
What is the status report, Dennis?
Okay, so, crazy story, but I am in a boat right now.
Why aren't you at your post?
I mean, I was, but then I suddenly lost focus.
Return to your post.
That's more up to the tide and prevailing winds than me at this point.
Lars, status report. report. Recovery complete. Thank you, Ray. Aye, Ray.
Casting is gonna be difficult. There are some great choices in here.
Hey, how did you do that?
Do what?
Make my team be good at stuff?
They're very talented.
When they want to be, which has been never until today.
Captain Clark expects greatness. Sometimes people respond to that.
I usually expect chaos, and they never disappoint. Can you teach me how to be a space captain?
No. I could teach you how to act like one.
Will there be improv warm-ups?
No, but come dressed to move.
We are weeks into pre-production and we don't even have a cast.
We're here to pick the cast, right now.
It should have been done last month. We are burning through our budget.
Has anyone read the script? It is unfilmable and shockingly R-rated.
What script? Oh my god, Dennis, what have you done?
Is that your fanfic? Hand to Zeus, Ray! I did not fic snitch. I deleted it.
He did, and that triggered the Dennis Redundancy Program.
Oh no, the Dennis Redundancy Program!
Wait, what?
Everything you delete is backed up and sent to most of home base. You delete a lot of supercritical data. We honestly thought you were a spy for a while, but... yeah, no.
I'm ruined! Seabot, throw me in the ocean!
I am Seabot.
I'm in the sea, whatever!
Everyone calm down.
No!
We cannot function with this much chaos on set. Commander, I have a friend who can help. Let's go find him.
Captain,
You sound strange. Where are you?
I've started a new life, where no one will ever find me.
Hey, what's with this upside-down bucket on the floor?
Occupied! Captain Clark, did you read my fanfic?
No.
Can you promise to never, ever read it?
Help me rebuild my friend, and you have my word.
So Eddie was a real bot?
He was, and is. I have his personality backed up on a drive. All we need now is his body.
This is gonna be strange to hear, coming from me, but I don't think throwing another robot at the problem will fix anything.
Eddie wasn't created to act. He was built to keep deep space crews from killing each other.
Really?
The team that developed Eddie were fans of the show, so they gave us an Eddie of our own. He was the only thing that kept the cast sane.
Oh, hello. I'm Eddie. I seem to be just ahead. Is this okay with everyone?
Eds, it's Captain Clark. We're looking for the rest of your body now.
That's wonderful to hear. I don't know if this will help your search, but normally it's found just below my head.
Thank you, Eds.
Oh, look, my leg.
I missed you, Eds.
I'm sorry I've been missed.
Did you miss me?
I think you'd like me to say yes. So for sure, yes. Was that correct?
I'll take it.
More me. Very exciting. Is there anything I should know about as I come online?
Yes. The world has been taken over by storm monsters.
Do we like them?
No, they're storm monsters.
I'm sure they're just misunderstood. We are now up to 4 legs. I'm supposed to have 2 legs. But maybe legs 3 and 4 know something I don't.
We'll just go with 2.
All good options.
Eddie, I need you to understand something.
Then I will understand that thing.
The monsters are bad.
No one is truly bad. You just need to see things from their perspective.
They want to destroy humans.
You are quite frustrating.
Eddie, you need to take sides on this one issue.
I am not programmed to take sides. I am programmed to see all sides. Although, is that not a flawed approach? Then again, who am I to question my own programming? And what's more, who am I to believe my own programming to be sacred?
Let's give him a minute.
I can't look to myself for the answer. I am built to guide decision-making, not make decisions. But who else can I look to? Captain Clark? I think I have come to a conclusion.
And what have you decided?
I'd like to arrange a debate where both sides are represented.
You want to arrange a husk/human debate?
It's the only way to come to an informed decision.
Have you looked outside?
Yes. Have you looked inside? It's radiating life and love. And that's not very fair to the husks now, is it?
Welcome to the first, and hopefully last, Husk-Human debate. I am your moderator, Ray. Taking the position, don't annihilate humanity, is Ken. Ken, you have the floor.
Home base, Madam Moderator, I implore you to conclude that debating with monsters is both dumb and stupid. Furthermore, it interferes with my monster fighting time, which is both awesome and fun. I yield back the balance of my time.
Taking the position, love hurt people, also baseball, this tool over here. Can you have a chance to respond?
No.
We now open the floor to questions.
Ken, how do you respond to claims that you and Homebase must be destroyed?
With throwing stars.
You two do not make it easy. He wants to destroy, and yet he wants to not be destroyed. I never thought I'd say this, but I think we may have to agree to disagree? Oh dear.
Ken, I've been looking for your headshot, but I can't find it.
That's because I am not an actor.
You are one of the best actors I've ever worked with.
Keep your voice down, Essie.
You have talent, Ken. Don't hide from it.
The only good thing about the end of the world is that no one looks at me and says, "Are you the dude from Batquake? Say the thing."
Are you the dude from Batquake?
No,
Say the thing!
I'm Ken, and I'm saying goodbye.
I can't believe we have Batquake royalty at home base.
What's Batquake?
You are in for a treat. Batquake, check it out.
I am a bat scientist and a quake engineer. And I'm saying this is madness.
That's him. I know the dude from Batquake.
So I take it Batquake was a big deal?
Only the movie of a generation. It has everything. Bats, earthquakes.
Is there more to that list, or...
No. Okay, we're gonna find the line soon. I know it.
There are 7 billion bats on this planet. And yet we call ourselves kings?
Classic, but not the one. Keep searching. I'm feeling lucky. Play that tape.
For the last time! They don't hang upside down. We stand upside down. And don't you ever forget it.
That is very intense.
The man is the greatest actor of his generation. And it's cosmically unfair that he's also a master ninja. Roll that tape.
Saddle up, boys.
Oh, here it is.
We getting back to business.
Amazing. Chills. Chills today, chills 10 years ago. That is magic.
No, it is not. It's the dumbest line anyone has ever said on film.
Yeah, but still it would be great if you said it now.
No,
Hey, Ken.
I'm not saying it.
No, I wasn't gonna ask. I just wanted to thank you for Batquake.
No one should thank anyone for that trash.
Oh, I mean, it's your worst film, by far. But, I don't know, it just makes me happy after a hard day.
Did Azalia send you here to say that?
She sent me here to say something else, but I lost the paper and forgot to read it first. But it probably said something like, "Hey, Ken, please help."
I'll think about it.
Ray, do you know when I'll get my script?
Right, script. Soon. So soon.
Did you hire writers?
I did no further questions, please.
Did they quit?
We had some creative differences. They wanted us to decide if we were making a TV show or a movie.
You don't know?
We know, but we don't agree.
Yeah, and they didn't respond well to my notes. "Dennis, it's 4 in the morning. I have a family, and I'm throwing this phone away because of you."
I think the deal breaker may have been the pay structure, which is weird. High-profile writers make millions, so exposure should be the best payment.
So there's no script.
Well, I have a backup plan.
Your backup plan is crowdsourcing?
Always is. Look, script pages. Exterior, night. Professional. Enter Warbear Forgeforth, 3-headed elder of the Nether Voids. His multi-horned, translucent dragon Bartleby swoops in, landing with an icy roar. The Viscount of Anver has been summoned.
I'm not saying this is bad, but it is not my show.
Maybe. Or maybe we're breaking new creative ground. Check this out. Oh, space, you're big and full of stars, and I love you.
It's a musical.
And?
And that's the end of my argument.
Another script. I had no idea there were so many creative types around here. TBD, something is happening in space.
That one's mine. I figured you guys can fill in the blanks, and then I can still watch it and be surprised.
that guy hits the thing and makes something go into space, and then the other stuff, something's with a sound. Like a rocket?
No spoilers!
A screenplay! Our hero, Octane Sparks, barrels down the city street, streaks of fire trailing his souped-up muscle car. Suddenly a jet streaks through the sky! Ha! As if the Jackal's mighty air armada could stop Octane Sparks and his wheels of flame!
You did tell them to write an episode of Beyond the Steller Horizon, right?
Yeah, but then they went their own way. More script pages. Exterior, dusk. A rippling mass of purple clouds swirled to cover the skies of a planet that is now nearly empty. A herd of monsters chases our hero when zzz, a radio crackles. If you can hear me, I need your help. I'm all alone out here. Our hero runs toward the cry into the darkness of a mysterious base and... This seems familiar.
While I appreciate that you want to include everyone in the creative process, Ray, this is a disaster.
I know.
But, as Captain Clark would say, disaster is the crucible where true leaders are forged. You wanted me to show you how to be a captain. This is your chance.
What do I do?
I'd love to give you an inspiring speech, but the writers quit. So, short version. No one else is going to solve your problems. Find what's broken, fix what's broken, do it again.
Easier said than done.
Yes, much.
So what do I do next?
Keep moving forward.
What if moving forward means we start making something bad?
Then we've made something bad. And the next time we make something, maybe we'll learn from our mistakes. But for now, let's make the best show or movie or whatever we're making we can.
All right, let's move on to the table read. We may not have the most amazing script, but we can have an amazing table. Parts for our table. Let's look at the script. Fade in on a sunrise.
Aren't we in space? How does the sun rise?
We'll fix it in post.
Ah, now you're learning to speak like a director.
More table pieces. Keep up the search.
Considering my own history, I'm not one to poke holes in a script. But it looks like you've got some continuity problems.
Continuity?
Continuity. Staying the same the whole way through so it makes sense.
Like, here, I'm a good cop gone bad that's robbing my brother's casino. But then in the next scene, I'm a witch casting a spell over a cauldron.
I think practicing the dark arts is only one of many ways a good cop can go bad.
It's not been done, I'll give you that.
Is this all you
More
got?
table parts. We'll make this table like we're making our movie. With care, craftsmanship, passion, a little bit of fear, probably some desperation, and a lot of filler. Look for more table pieces.
Hey, little robot, I don't want to be a downer here, but this whole production is starting to eat into my science budget. You've got a volcano eruption that's going to cost the same as our microbiology lab for a year.
The volcano is plot critical. You got any alternatives?
Vinegar and baking soda?
Sold. Our table is almost done. One more should do it.
Thanks, Ray.
For what, Dennis?
For making it easy to stay spoiler-free for the movie. I'm listening to the entire script, and I still have no idea what's going on.
That's not intentional, Dennis.
I can't wait to see what happens at the end. Or maybe I already heard the end. I can't even tell it's that good.
Everyone gathered around the table to run through our script, and what did we learn?
You make great tables. But our movie has no story.
If it had no story, that'd be better. This is like anti-story.
We should just act like we know exactly what we're doing, and it's all very deep and meaningful.
You want to pull the art film grift?
It worked for Mumblecore.
It's the only option we have.
All right, hands in. We, the auteurs gathered here today, solemnly swear this disaster was intentional. And that it is inscrutable not because we are dumb, but because we are artists.
I so swear.
I so swear.
I so swear.
I so swear.
Unfortunately, I am required to be honest. I believe Lars pointed out, quite correctly, your budget problem. Namely, you don't have one. But this isn't necessarily bad. It is an opportunity. Think of the creative freedom you have when you aren't limited by things that are possible.
You're right, Eddie. We've got to work with what we have. I know I've seen rocket parts around here, and we're a space movie. A space cop witch volcano movie with an amazing homemade rocket. Once we find those parts. Grab those parts over there for our rocket.
Ray, it appears you are building an actual functioning rocket.
Of course it's gonna function. What's the point of a rocket that doesn't fly?
It's not like the VSS Gallant actually flew through space.
What?
I'm starting to understand how the budget got out of hand so quickly.
Find more rocket parts. Our homemade rocket fits perfectly into our art film.
I could see that. It's like a metaphor for your dreams, or man striving for what's possible.
Well, I meant that it would just look really cool and make people say, oh, I bet that means something, but sure, that too. More rocket parts.
You know, the rocket could be the thing that stops the volcano eruption.
Yes, and then I turn to camera and say, fight fire, meet fire.
I don't understand that at all. That must be great art. Our rocket's almost built. I don't know why everyone doesn't make a movie. This is pretty easy. Find us one more rocket part so we can make movie magic. That's enough parts for our rocket. Or rather, our deeply meaningful metaphor about man striving for greatness.
And blowing up volcanoes.
You've really grown as the leader of this project, Ray. Look at all you've done. Sure, you spent the entire budget and built a completely functional prop rocket, but you act like someone who's in charge, and people are following your lead.
Do they know I have no idea what's going on?
I think so. But I think that means they'll trust you to figure it out.
The trolls are stealing our film equipment!
Well, it is really nice.
What? Why didn't you stop them, Eddie?
I thought, if they want to make a movie of their own, who am I to put a damper on their creativity? It would be hypocritical of me to encourage Ray, but discourage the trolls.
Remember when we had the talk about what side you're on?
Yes. I told you what you wanted to hear, and then you were happy. You seem frustrated. Would you like to yell at me?
Yes, but I won't.
You're only cheating yourself. It seems as though you'd like to finish your movie. Perhaps we should reclaim your gear from the trolls. Although, they're not going to like that.
There's a troll hole. Use the special vacuum to give back our goods.
I wish you would have stopped the trolls, Eddie.
I can see their side of it. I mean, we found the equipment as well, so they have as much claim to it as we do.
Your job is to resolve conflicts, not to let us get robbed.
When they took it, they found a solution to their problem. Conflict resolved.
Great! Vacuum up more of our equipment. Eddie, I can sympathize with following through your orders.
I'm programmed to resolve conflicts and see all sides of an issue.
And I'm programmed solely to maintain functions of home base. But look at me, Eddie. I'm so much more than that.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
We're gonna get you on our side, Eddie. I just know it.
Would you like me to just say, I'm on your side?
Only if you mean it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes! Great job vacuuming up our equipment. Look for some more troll holes.
Eddie, your role as conflict resolution officer means that you resolve even the tiniest conflicts, right?
I simply find the most efficient solution to the case at hand, no matter the size.
Good to know.
That's almost all of our equipment. Only one troll hole left. Yes, that's all the troll holes.
So, Eddie, you're not a judge of right or wrong. You just try to end the conflict.
Precisely.
All right, well, I have a conflict with you. And the most efficient solution is for you to consider our feelings.
Your feelings?
Oh, feelings are so good, Eddie. You're gonna love it. Lucky we were able to get all that equipment back, Eddie.
I considered all sides of Azalia's conflict with me, and it appears the most efficient solution is an apology. I am sorry for letting the trolls take the equipment. Although all my circuits know that was clearly what was logical. But it is also logical to end conflict with Azalia by overriding this other logic. I am confused.
That's me most of the time, buddy. It'll be okay. It's not my fault.
You convinced Eddie to get into the rocket.
I thought rocket pilot was the perfect role for him in our movie.
You're also why we have a prop rocket that actually functions.
My style as a director is all about honesty, and I can't access real truth with a rocket that doesn't go. Plus, I didn't think he'd actually fly it. We were just filming background footage.
How can he even be in the movie if he's off in space somewhere?
We're gonna set up antennas, and then we can talk to him, he can read his lines, and use his experience of being adrift in space to inform a heartfelt performance for our movie! Boom! Leadership! Put down the antenna and we'll initiate contact with Eddie.
Ray, I pressed the... But then... Probably exciting, or... incredibly dangerous.
Eddie! It's working! Set up a few more antennae to boost the signal. Another antenna down. Eddie, are you okay up there?
Ray, it's amazing up here. I am both sides of it, but I am getting by the beauty.
Yeah, space is really something. The mysterious endless expanse, sure. Anyway, we're kind of on a schedule here, so for your part of the movie, we need you to just phone it in. Literally.
It window to the soul, but my duty and a sandwich later.
Place some more antenna to boost the signal. The signal from Eddie's rocket should be even stronger now.
Eddie, this is Azalia. Did I hear you say it's amazing up there? That sounds like an actual opinion.
It's beautiful and terrifying. I'm trying to stay impartial, but that when you're adrift in the magic of the cosmos.
But that's great. I mean, it's dangerous and we're going to save you somehow, but still wonderful.
We need another signal boost. Eddie, we've almost got the signal strong enough.
You were going to use it to override the rocket's navigation and back to safety then?
Oh, no, I thought you understood. We'll be able to hear you well enough for you to read your lines. So any or we can just call atmosphere. One more signal boost should be enough. The signal to Eddie's rocket is as strong as it can get. Nice job. Ground control to Major Eddie, come in.
This time, enveloped by the eye of an interstellar labyrinth, has given me time to think. I can still be the best chief conflict resolution officer in the fleet. But now, I want to have opinions of my own, too. Like this one. You are all mad! What are you thinking? Get me home! Do some math! Do something useful!
Perfect! Raw passion, just what our movie needs.
Here's an opinion for you. This rocket trajectory must have been programmed by a blind chicken mindlessly pecking commands.
That's not your line, Eddie. You're supposed to say systems check.
Oh, and then what? A soliloquy about man's inhumanity to man? While I drift helplessly in space?
No, just systems check.
Systems check.
And cut! Nice job. We are running a professional, high-quality production here. There is a vision we're trying to capture. Apparently, when we were shooting on location, someone, not naming names, Dennis, didn't turn the microphone on.
You know I'm avoiding spoilers. You can't avoid spoilers if you listen.
Anyway, I was afraid we'd have to make this a silent film. And let's be real, nobody wants that. But there's a solution. We just replace the lines. Unfortunately, all of our actors are busy actually fighting monsters and saving people, so they can't do reshoots. But don't worry, I have a solution. Say hello to CGBot, the post-production computer-generated imaging system that will turn our film into, hopefully, something better.
I see box office poison.
Not after you work your magic, right?
We shall see.
Head to the movie set to get ready for filming. I marked the location of the set on your map. Check it out. All the glitz and glamour of Plankywood. Our movie will be inspirational, aspirational, and hopefully kill a couple of hours and make people less cranky. We need to set up equipment for the reshoot. I marked where to place the cameras on your map. That's one. The second camera will be for close-ups. That's the last camera. You know, once we get rolling, Husks are gonna try to bust in. They're so hungry for the spotlight. Keep at least one camera and CGBot safe so we can get the shot. Lost the camera! Our big studio picture is now in Indy!
Look at me. I am a car chase. Look at me. I am 6 dragons. Look at me. I am a planet on fire.
This might work. Husks incoming! Get ready to fight!
Oh yeah, check out these ninja moves.
I am expressing myself through dance.
Look at me. I am under attack.
There are 4 minutes left!
Nope.
Way to ruin the atmosphere, Husks! Adjust the f-stops! You don't get to be in our movie, Husks! Protect our equipment!
My precious eye.
Did we get the shot?
That remains to be seen.
And cut! We got the shot! Great work! And thanks to CGBot, maybe people won't notice this film is a garbage dirge to Tragedy Town.
That's what I'm for. I'm not proud.
None of us are. That's a wrap! We'll see everyone bright and early at the test screening. Okay, so that's the movie, or show, we made. to inspire the people of home base to hope for a better future. Any thoughts you'd like to share now that you've seen the final cut? I see a lot of angry glaring from the cast and crew. Oh, we've got an incoming broadcast from Eddie. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm still in space.
I know.
And from the perspective of someone in space, I can say, what we've made stinks so terribly, you can smell the failure in space.
Eds, do you just have an opinion?
No, the stink is factual. I suggest you join me in space before the broad release.
I looked into sending us all into space, and let's face it, that path ends in explosions and tears. So let's focus on disarming the crowds before they attack. Grab anything rotten that could be thrown at us by an angry mob. Great tomato grabbing. We've got to protect the actors' egos. They've been through too much to be victimized by a wild gang of marinara marauders. Find more fruit. I wonder who threw the first rotten tomato. I guess they are pretty portable, but so are baseballs. I probably shouldn't give anyone ideas. Gather up more of that fruit.
Ray, why are you hunting down tomatoes?
Not protecting you guys from the immediate judgment of a harsh and unforgiving crowd, that's for sure. Actually, this is all for a pizza party. That was supposed to be a surprise for a certain ninja. And now it's ruined, thanks a lot.
I think you're lying. But I'm gonna go with it because I want a pizza party.
More mushy tomatoes. And I guess now on top of all this, we have to throw Ken a pizza party.
Yeah, you do.
You are a master tomato tracker. Ooh, that's a big one, too. Just think of the damage it could have done. Oh, look at me, just trying to enjoy the movie I made. Throw, squish, wah! Now both my ego and my clothes are stained. Well, not today, my fruit-throwing friends. Not today. Another tomato disarmed. At this rate, they'll have to throw bananas. And everyone knows bananas are just sweet yellow boomerangs, so good luck with that. Find one more. There. The streets are clear of the most dangerous weapons out there. Mushy, gushy, super ripe tomatoes. Nice job.
Ray, I heard you're trying to protect us from fruit being thrown by people who hate our movie.
It's the least I could do.
You know what Captain Clark would say about this?
If it's from our movie, something real dumb and super off topic?
I think she'd see you protecting your crew long after others would have given up. And she'd say, that is leadership.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up.
We have to stick together, because the audience is going to tear us to shreds.
Wait, literally?
You should have been collecting pitchforks, not tomatoes.
We are contractually obligated to be at tonight's premiere. We're walking into a death trap.
They'll eat us alive.
And leave 1-star reviews of the experience. I'd give 0 stars if I could.
Don't worry, I have a plan. People expect red carpets at events like this. So when I use them to point out the safest escape routes, no one will notice until it's too late. So grab red carpets and get ready to run. I spy a red carpet. Ah, look at that red carpet. Perfect for a premiere. Regal, classy, dignified. Just think, the cast and crew strolling up to the main entrance, heads held high. This is, of course, before anyone has watched the movie. Another red carpet.
We can use this one for photos.
And finding the best escape route.
If I don't get photographed in this dress, I have to pay for it. So we're doing both.
Don't forget, stay on the carpet if you want to live. We have the classy entrance carpet, so this can be the fancy exit carpet. After the movie ends, everyone exits proudly, basking in the glory of fame and accomplishment at a full sprint, while never looking back. All right, last one. This is happening. The VSS Gallant is ready to fly once more. Unfortunately.
Film's starting.
Are we ready for this?
This isn't my first flop. We just walk in with our heads held high, head straight into the bathroom to quiet cry, and run away during the opening credits.
You heard the captain. What's happening?
Set a course for Space Witch Cop Mountain.
Only one man can negotiate with a witch cop in a volcano. And that man is a robot. And that robot is me.
They think we made a comedy.
Because we did. Right, everyone? This was a comedy. And an on-purpose comedy. Made on purpose. reviews are so kind.
Hands up if you've been called comedy's newest shining star. Just me? Oh, okay.
Hands up if the home base B called you leading man material.
Hands up if you've been called our greatest living treasure. And Ray, hands up if you've been called a brave new talent we'd gladly follow beyond the stellar horizon.
Okay, hands are going up.
Hands up if you're still in space but don't want to be.
Ray, I think this is a chance for you to unleash your inner captain. Bring Eddie home.
You think I'm ready?
10 hot, Captain on deck. What are our orders, Captain Ray?
Crew to battle stations and prepare for re-entry. There's one of Eddie's possible landing spots. Dennis, gather landing materials.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pillows, man! Soft pillows! Snuggly pillows.
Aye, aye.
Lars, what's his re-entry status?
His trajectory is pillows won't help. And his speed is pillows really won't help.
Cop, help Lars correct Eddie's trajectory. Status report.
Pillow status fluffy.
This course is still way too hot.
Kevin, prepare counter-rocketry.
What's counter-rocketry?
I don't know, but apparently Kevin does. Status.
Pillows at full fluff.
Counter-rockets are doing stuff. Seems good.
Eyes on monitors, people. Every second counts. Status.
Pillow status, Mom's guest room.
Trajectory reaching pillows might help.
Stay the course.
Tell your
Status.
friends.
Impressed. Eddie's going to be just fine. Nice work, everyone. Actually, I think that's the captain's line.
Nice work, everyone. Eddie incoming. Well, the movie was a success, but I don't think we'll be inspiring anyone to dream for the stars.
Yeah, but I just sold a bunch of pre-sale tickets for our next production.
That's terrible.
A sequel is years out, and people know that. People at home base are making long-term plans because of what you did.
Well, they're gonna be disappointed because we are not doing that again.
I sold a lot of tickets, so we kinda have to?
I'm in if you're in.
Okay.